Deep in the heart of the city stands the lofty abode of the Raiden Shogun. She looks down upon her realm at mortal joys and woes, and sees a world mired in impermanence.
Raiden Shogun is here, and this is her third rerun.
Through eternity, are you closest to the heavenly principles?
And she's coming with Sarah, her niche support, and Cheverus, the new 4-star pyro character, and also Bennett, the best attack buff, not including the 5 stars. Within 4 stars, he's the best one we have so far. And should you pull for her? So we all know that Raiden is pretty flexible character, and her electro application is infinite with through her skill, the Eye of Stormy Judgment, and it's very, very easy. This character is very easy to use. And you have 2 options to go with this character. You can either build her as a pure DPS or a Hyper Bloom. Hyper Bloom is a lot easier because you don't really have to concentrate on her crit stats, just her EM. And if you have a good Dendro characters like, Nahida or Baiju, she fits in just fine. And this is her third rerun, like I said before, and it's been a year since we had her rerun with, I believe, Ayato, and that was a year ago. So if you miss her out this time, you're probably going to be waiting for another year to get this character. So my short answer to you about this banner is that if this is your first time pulling for Raiden, or for her first copy, I think she's a definite yes. You should definitely pull for her C0 just to have a copy of her, and it's up to you if you want to go for that C2, the broken constellation which ignores defense of all enemies. And I'm talking about ignoring, not decreasing. There's a huge difference. So Raiden, we all know that she is an amazing, I would say she's still the best electro unit we have so far, and this character has been out for a long time, and of course she should be because she's the Archon of the element. And for that, I would say yes, she should be pulled. And my Raiden is C3, and I do have her signature weapon. And this character, I keep her as my pure DPS, not as a Hyper Bloom support or Electro applicator, because I'll have other characters for that, like Cookie and sometimes Fischl. Raiden stays as a pure DPS, and I like it that way. That's the reason why I pulled for her constellations. This banner, what's so good about it is that you have Bennett. Bennett is an amazing character. He's low-key a 5-star pyro character. They don't make 4-star like these characters anymore, like Bennett, Xingqiu, Xiangling. So the good thing about Raiden, other pros are that she provides ER battery to your whole team, meaning her burst, that 7 seconds, the more attacks you do, you'll see that all your team members' burst, they go up. So she helps a lot with that. Her go-to teams are the national team with Xingqiu, Xiangling, and Bennett. And you have Bennett on her banner, and her pure DPS team, Kazuha, Sarah, and Bennett again, and of course Raiden herself. And now you have this Cheverus, and I think she's going to create another team with Raiden, so look out for that. And I cannot wait to test her out and see how this character plays. So far, I've been very impressed with some of Fontaine characters, and I think Raiden is going to be a good addition to the Fontaine roster, because now you have Furina, who also buffs your attack, overall damage output, and Raiden plays really well with the Hydra Archon. So 2 Archons, they are very compatible. If you skip her, you're going to be waiting for another year. If she's not your cup of tea, then why not skip, save your Primogems. But if she is, at least get a copy of her. And if this is your first time, I would definitely recommend you getting C0 for sure. So Bennett is broken, and we have Sarah. Sarah is, she usually comes with Raiden whenever she reruns, because she's like the perfect niche support of this character. But that's all she is, unfortunately. And if you don't have her constellations, this character is pretty difficult to play. And Cheverus, I've seen some videos, some of the content creators have already posted these the character's versatility and also what she provides for the team, and she looks freaking amazing. I think her limitation is that you can only have Electro and Pyro in her team, and you have Raiden. So it's like a perfect pair here. You have Raiden, Sarah, Chevreuse, and Bennett. So 2 Pyros and 2 Electros, and that's all you need. And you can maximize her support at C0. So I think she is an amazing character. Do I want to pull for her? Kinda, but I don't really need another copy of Raiden, and my pity is like around 50 or 60, and I don't want to test my luck. So you don't want to build up your pity if you don't want the 5-star character. It's weird for me to say I don't want another copy of Raiden because I already have C3, and C4 just provides more support to her team, more so than her personal damage. And for me, my Raiden stays as a pure DPS. So with all that being said, even though the characters in Genshin, they're never a must pull because the game itself is very easy, but Raiden Shogun, she's going to be a good collection to your roster, and if you skip this character, you're going to be waiting for another year for sure, and don't wait on that. Now, back to C2 being so broken. I already posted a video. There has been a lot of engagement under the comment section, and I really appreciate all the interactions. I love it, and thank you for your inputs. But yeah, so just check that video out if you want to go for her constellations. I'm gonna post the video at the end of this video. C2 if it's still worth it, and check that video out to see if it's for you or not. And yeah, have fun and good luck with your summonings.